Welcome to the highlights for the Scottish Legends Championship here at Knockhill Racing Circuit, and this is the final of the day where the most successful drivers in the Legends races start from the back of the grid. Ryan McLeish will be on the very back row of the grid, having secured the most points through the previous two heats, and he'll be trying his best to work his way up towards the front, where he'll no doubt be battling with Ben Mason and Stewart Black. Red lights are off, cars are racing down towards the hairpin for the first time of asking, and they all fan out to try and get that inside line down towards the hairpin, but it's not to be. It looks like, oh, Stuart Robertson over the top of John Critchlow, Peter McKernan into the back of the Ern Crutchlow car, and that is a disastrous way to start your final. Stuart Robertson with a huge amount of damage on that number 53 car. That will be going no further. The question is, will we see a safety car as we have another moment going in towards Clark Corner there, and somebody loses a rear mudguard off the back of their car. So it's all happened at the start of this Legends final, and out comes the dancing marshal with the red flag, and all because look at the damage, and that's a shock absorber lying on the track in towards the hairpin. Stuart Robertson, unfortunately, a small error there over the top of John Critchlow's beautiful car, and what a disaster that is. That's not a good way to start the final. The Knockhill Hire picks up Stuart Robertson's car nice and quickly, and away we go. But there was also another incident at Clark Corner where somebody lost the rear wing of their car, but we can pick up with that later on. This is restart of that race. Start number 2 down towards the hairpin. It's Mark Reed on the outside in the purple and turquoise car, looking to try and take the lead, locking up in towards the hairpin, but it's Brent Bowie and Pino Palazzo who hold the two prime spots as they come through just now. Stewart Black's already up into third place with Ben Mason and Ryan McLeish hot in pursuit. As they go round towards Clark Corner, it is still Brent Bowie in the lead in that silver 46 car. But here comes Stewart Black. The man in that grey number 52 car has put together a sensational year this year at Knockhill Racing Circuit. He's going to go up the inside into the chicane. Brent Bowie's got no answer for that. Through goes Stewart Black in the late evening sun here at Knockhill Racing Circuit. You can see the back tyres just scraping off the wings as the smoke trails from those tyres as they go up through Butchers into McIntyre. Stewart Black leads onto the straight for the first time of asking in this restarted final, with Brent Bowie still in second place. In Pino Palazzo under pressure from Ben Mason. They both fan out going underneath the bridge, and here comes Ryan McLeish with a big slipstream as well. Ben Mason passes Palazzo. Will he get Bowie as well? Yes, he does. Brent Bowie leaves a big hole on the inside, and Ryan McLeish also goes through in the white number 71 car as Pino Palazzo and Brent Bowie, Palazzo in the purple and black car, just trying to tag on and get a slipstream. Then they've got Ben McNeice in there and Elby Clark side by side with what looks like Scott Smith as they disappear in towards Clark's from Hislops. These little Legends, very tricky cars to drive, very tail happy cars to drive, and a good bit of fun around Knockhill Racing Circuit as they see him going through the chicane there. That was Pino Palazzo who was getting just a little bit close with one of the floppy bollards, as Stewart Black looks like he has a bit of a moment going over the crest of Duffy's Dip and joining the straight. And Ryan McLeish now into second place ahead of Ben Mason. So Ryan McLeish starting to make progress up towards the back of Stewart Black, who leads the championship coming in here in this race. That is Ben McNeice into the back of Palazzo, getting close to the back of Pino Palazzo. I'll take that back. Ben McNeice in the number 82 car. Palazzo runs wide onto the grass, and that opens the door for Ben McNeice to just drive straight past as they go through Hislops in towards Clark's. Ben McNeice's next target, Brent Bowie in the silver 46 car. But it does look like Stewart Black in that grey 52 car just starting to put a bit of space between himself and the pursuing pack behind. And look at that, Ben McNeice is already caught and passed Brent Bowie in that number 46 car. These guys essentially teammates running out the same awning, but very much racing for each other as Brent Bowie picks up a beautiful slipstream towards Clark's. Ben McNeice, who is making great progress in his Legend career, he's not been doing it for too long, but starting to find himself more towards the front than the middle of the pack where he has been. As he goes through the chicane, bounces from one curb to the other. It looks like Pino Palazzo's had his wicked way with all our floppies in that race, and they're now scattered all over the track. If it wasn't you, Pino, we do take that back. But as this three make their way through McIntyre's just now before they climb up through the crest of Duffy's Dip, we come back towards the leaders, and look at Stewart Black now. He's got a nice comfortable lead over Ryan McLeish, and McLeish has a comfortable lead over Ben Mason. Legends do draft up to each other very well, but Ryan McLeish won't be feeling any effects of a slipstream from the back of Stewart Black's number 52 car now as they head round. Oh, hang on, what's happened there? Somebody getting it a bit wrong. That looks like Ben McNeice and Brent Bowie have come together. Don't know the cause, but can tell you the result is Brent Bowie's going nowhere in that car. It's sunk in the gravel, and that is in another fairly dangerous position. Will that bring out a safety car, or will that be another red flag as the camera just drifts away? But we pick up with Brent, who gets out there, and it's another red flag. Red flag comes out to bring the race to a halt as Brent Bowie surveys the damage, and that will be a result because we're far enough through the race to have it 2/3 distance. And well, Stewart Black wins the race from Ryan McLeish and Ben Mason as the unfortunate sight of Brent Bowie's car gets lifted from the gravel by the fully trained Knockhill Hiab crew. Ben McNeice, Pino Palazzo, Stuart Smith, Elby Clark, Mark Reed and 66 Alistair Calderwood, the only cars left running at the end of that race. What a race of attrition that was for the Scottish Legends cars here at Knockhill Racing Circuit. The top three in that race, we have Stewart Black in 52 winning from 71 Ryan McLeish and 22 Ben Mason. The fastest lap of the race went to Ryan McLeish and Ryan managed a 58.422.